I'm gonna do producer. And this is definitely going to be a personal pick that wouldn't probably be necessarily any of you guys' top 4. But I can't put this album as best album because the other albums are just, there's too many good albums for, even though it's one of my favorite albums of all time. But producer of 95, since RZA's not an option, I'm going to say Muggs because I love Temple of Boom. But I want to give... and sorry, I changed tracks. That's not the album. No, that album.
Where I thought you were going at all.
That album qualifies for everything I just said too. But I actually shifted tracks in my mind accidentally because both of these options are right here for me. But I was thinking Muggs, DJ Unique on East 1999 Eternal.
Wow.
I'm from the Midwest. East 1999 Eternal is up there for me. Like. Maybe top 20 hip hop album of all time for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them calling me Mr. Bill Collector.
Oh my God. Every song, every beat. You want to talk about the temperature of Liquid Swords? East 1999 has a temperature like that. It's a universe within itself. So yeah, sorry. I was jumping back and forth between Muggs and Unique in my head. I'm gonna go with Unique just because I can't justify East 1999 as album over Liquid Swords, Goody Mob, etc. as other choices. But I want to go with Unique with a huge shout out to Muggs as Temple of Boom, and also assuming that one of you guys is going to say Havoc. So I didn't want to take Havoc because I'm assuming someone else is going to, but I want to throw Unique in there, for some Midwest and just to shake it up a little bit because I love that album. The most I've ever spent on a record is buying a copy East 1999
for how much?
A few years ago at a record store. I think it was $110.
Ooh. Wow.
But I didn't own it, and I was just like, it's stupid for me not. I have to own this record, and I hadn't seen a copy of it before. So
there's going to be a lot of people who listen to this, and I think there's a lot of people that you've probably encountered in your travels who probably are not giving that album and Unique his due as a producer. So. State your case. Let people understand why this guy is like probably very underrated in terms of like the space of hip hop producers in this time.
Yeah, I mean, and to be honest, and this is funny, and I mean, there's certain artists I've got like this, and I'm sure you guys maybe do too. That album means so much to me, and after that, none of Bones' catalog really moves me like that at all.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that album, again, I can't say enough about it. It's the atmosphere that's built on there. It's a perfect, sinister bed. You know, if you're going to have dudes basically doing like doo-wop harmonizing, doing gangster shit, you need a very specific type of like sinister melodic beat behind them to like make it fit.
What was the beat?
Creeping on a Come Up.
That was fire too.
Yeah, that was great too. But yeah, East 99 is my shit.
That's the one. Yeah. So throwing it back to MidaZ. MidaZ, what's your next pick?
Which category? Do you know what categories I already hit?
Yes, because I'm writing it down because I'm a producer when I don't have my producer. Yeah. You still need beat, verse, producer, and album cover.
All right, I'm gonna go producer. And I'm gonna go similar to my brother Trackstar in a completely. I'm gonna go so different that I don't even know what producer I'm about to be talking about because I don't know who the fuck. But whoever did all of the beats on Onyx, All We Got Is Us.
That's where I thought you were going. When you said whoever did all the beats, I was like, the first thing that popped in my head for some reason. Yeah. Now that's another one with a temperature. That's right up there with Liquid Swords and East 1999 and Temples of Boom. Why I keep saying that.
Bro,
it's a lot of Fredro Stars. I think Fredro Star did most of it.
There's a lot of controversy with the production on that album.
Oh, that's right.
Because Aguilar says that he did all the beats.
Oh, 90s disputes.
You know what I randomly... two skits from 1995 that I think about all the time, inexplicably. One is I Murder You.
Yep.
On All We Got Is Us.
I Murder You.
Yep. And the other one, which I honestly have to believe, I think about this piece of recording more than any other human because I don't understand why it's in my head all the time, is the Double I skit on Poverty's Paradise.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Drop
that was
it in
Naughty?
here.
Was that
Yeah,
Naughty?
yeah. And it's just them singing double I, double I, double I. It's just that times like 8. That's just the skit with a little piano or like tinkling.
I gotta go back.
Why? Why do I think about that all the time? Like I don't even need to see 2 eyes. If I see 1 eye, I might think, oh, what if there was another one? And start singing that song. It's inexplicable.
Yo, I believe Fredro did. I actually think there was a more recent interview where Fredro was like, they asked Fredro about it, and he's like, "Yo, I did the beats." Like Aguilar, I think was, from what I think, don't aggregators, if there's any, don't stress me out. But I think Aguilar probably had a lot to do with the mixing of that record and stuff. But Fredro pretty much did most of the production on that album. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. The beats on that album are insane.
Unbelievable. It's one of my favorite albums ever.
Purse Snatches is crazy.
Yeah.
I Murder You is crazy. Last Days is crazy.
Last Days is crazy.
There's 8 crazy beats on that album. You know what I'm saying? Or 10 crazy beats. This Is the Way We Walk in New York. Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about Evil Street's Method Man for the guest verse
remix,
too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever heard the Purse Snatchers remix?
Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler?
Trigger the Gambler?
I don't know if I have.
Yo, so it's the same Purse Snatchers beat, but faster, with Smooth and Trigger on it. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Like, it's phenomenal. And Smooth, you know what? Smooth dropped in 95, didn't he?
96 was his album.
96.
But he did drop a single, which is Hustlin', and the B-side was Broken Language.
Hustler. Was it that one?
No, you're thinking Hustler's Theme.
Hustler's Theme. Yes.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Yes. There was a mixtape. There was a Lazy K tape that had Hustler's Theme over Rainy Days, and it was such a fire blend. Like that blend. I've looked for that blend forever since then, because I actually like that blend more than I like the original Rainy Days now. Like, I just think that's
wow.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. But yeah, gotta give love to that All We Got Is Us album. I feel like that's one of the criminally slept on albums in hip hop.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in 95 too. I just want to shout out World Ultimate by the Nons. We don't have to talk about it at length. I love that album so much.
Mixtapes.
We can go back to Onyx. Yes. Also with the Onyx thing, I don't know if this helps or not, but just doing a little bit of detective work while you were speaking. On the Wikipedia page, it doesn't mention Aguilar under the credits, but the Wikipedia page for that album is listed under categories: Onyx albums, 1995 albums, and albums produced by Aguilar.
Oh man!
So
Aguilar's Revenge.
Even Wikipedia is confused, you know?
Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. And I felt like there was somebody else that produced on that record too, but it's so cohesive. Like, it sounds like it could have just been one
so
producer
cohesive
the whole way through.